There are a lot of potential and great research coming out of Asia Pacific and Oceania region. And we actually want to reach out to people from the US and Europe and other region really to cross-collaborate, because there are pockets of excellence coming out of this region.
Join us as Communications of the ACM visits Australia, Japan, and Singapore to discuss the second edition of the East Asia and Oceania Region Special Section with the section's co-organizers.
This special section have covered a lot of diversity in terms of countries. We are happy to see a lot of interesting submission in this region from Japan, from Korea, from Singapore, from Australia, and so on.
People think that it's just driven by the big techs, but we are doing together with government, industry, and academia.
This Region Special Section features 4 big trend articles highlighting the unique nationwide collaborative efforts taking place in the region.
So, for example, South Korea's nationwide effort in AI semiconductor industry, and we know that South Korea is leading in this industry because this is actually a nationwide effort. And also Australia has this effort on tackling misinformation and basically looking at translating and operationalizing AI at scale in a responsible way. And Data 61, for example, is leading this initiative, and it's actually involving multiple institutes.
The 4 big trend articles published in this special section cover very interesting topics from AI, big data, and so on in this vision. So one of the work actually I'm familiar with actually is done by my former PhD students. They are actually in A-Star, Singapore, doing lower power consumption green AI for neuromorphic chips. The team in A-Star actually come out with new architectures to address those inference challenge and leading to low power consumption green AI.
The 15 hot topics in the Region Special Section feature a wide diversity of topics.
There are 2 articles on blockchain from Australia. So one is actually multi-institutional, led by colleagues from UNSW and also involving Cyra Data 61, looking at privacy-preserving techniques using blockchain. And another one is actually done by colleagues at University of Sydney. They have a blockchain protocol called Dumbo, and that I believe has been now deployed. And so that has a great impact story as well.
We have 2 articles. Okay, one article is from Vietnam, a Vietnamese startup. So they try to bring AI to improve their operational like ABC task. The other one is actually Force Paradigm. They're trying to build up so-called Open MLDB. It's actually a very efficient feature engineering tool to help the AI task. So for example, they actually applied the technology to an Indonesia company to save their costs in operations.
If you know Japan is a beautiful country, but one problem is a disaster. We have a big earthquakes, we have a lot of typhoons, and that damage a lot of areas. And this project of DIRES is trying to collect a lot of data of the Earth environment. And they just want to share such a data to the world so that the researcher in the world can use it.
And the fact that we have a very rich and diverse geography and culture in Asia Pacific and Oceania. I think if you want to test and look at how you can deploy your tech and ensure it could be verified and deployed in a responsible way, I think there's a lot of excellence in this region that you can tap into. At the same time, you can have access to the very rich and diverse population.
Learn more in the July 2023 Communications of the ACM East Asia and Oceania Region Special Section.